Here's a process video for you called Goodbye CMS. This is Tracy, by the way. And here I am looking through the Studio Calico April kit. Well, I'm not looking through the whole kit. This is what I actually set aside to do this layout, and I'm showing it to you. So that's a little veneer that came in the kit that's, you know, like old negative. And so I'm going to actually use that as a mask. Here I am spraying right on my paper there. I got that roll from Home Depot. It's in one of my older videos. I got this huge roll for like $4. And I tape it to my table and then I can just work right on it. I love it. I write all over it. I spray on it. And here I am using the different, those were Mr. Huey's Misters sprays. A little bit of Bazinga and warm calico, just a smidge. I didn't actually really mean to use that one too much. And then pinstripe. And here I'm using scissors to cut the paper. Some of the time I will disappear and come back with cut paper, and it's because my cutter is off to the right of where I work. It's the Caterpillar Pro, and it's kind of big and bulky to be bringing under the camera to cut. So I go off. Right now I'm using scissors though. And here I am layering, and I spend a lot of time with that paper with the cameras on it that I don't end up using. This is a picture of my son and myself and my husband with him at his 8th grade graduation. Lots of fiddling here. I like to kind of get the idea of what it's going to look like before I start putting papers down. And then which makes sense obviously. And then I slowly will generally will slowly start to glue down, not necessarily all at once. And there I glue that down. And later I'm going to have to pull that picture back up because I decide I want it raised up. I tend to do a lot of my pictures raised up. Here I'm testing my different chalk inks to get an idea of what color do I want to go around. Originally I wasn't going to do any edging, no lines or ink or anything, and then once I had gotten it together there I realized, wait, I'm not liking this, so that paper was calling for some ink on its edges. I love that little page there of it's like a ledger type of a thing, and it just made me think of school. And I use that ABC paper, you know, kind of going with the school theme but not screaming it. And subtly the colors worked. So I'm sort of doing the school theme along with the photograph idea. Here's where I realize, wait a second, I want that raised up. And there's one of those big squares. I love that. And I only took one backing off so that I could add layers. And that's tags from the Studio Calico kit, and I love that it says love and the colors. It just went really nicely. Those tags are Cosmo Cricket. Element tags, and I really like them. It says that they coordinate with summer love and sweet disposition Cosmo Cricket lines, but they're the kind of tag they would go with a lot of different things. And it's a pack of 16 of them, so love that. Here I'm putting a ribbon on my tag. Oh, and I punched out a circle. Got distracted by the name of the labels there. From the wood paper, and then punched a circle out of that just to make it look more like a tag. And then I added the ribbon using my tiny attacher. And here's where I didn't cut it out yet. I'm working on what to do up there. And I don't go with any of that. Lots of fiddling here. Now I'm pulling out my fabric tapes. And this one that I have is from a little shop from Etsy that is just this real neutral, it almost looks like medical tape or something, but it's actually made for scrapbooking. I really wanted this polka dot one to work, but the colors just don't go. I tried, but it's just not going to work. You will see I pull it out. Excuse me. And there's more of that brown. I made a little flag on the one end of it. Still trying to make that polka dot work. Okay. Now okay, that little tag there, it's like a fabric tag, and it's from the Studio Calico kit. It says ABC on it, and I love it. And as I was working, I lost it, which is very typical of me. But here I am covering a chipboard heart with that washi tape, and I'm trying to get the edges to sand off of it, but boy, did I struggle with that. For some reason, I've done that in the past numerous times, and for some reason, I don't know if it was the chipboard was curved or if the tape was I don't know, but I couldn't get it to work. But I did finally make it look good enough. And off camera, my battery ran out on my camera, so I had to stop filming and didn't realize it. I put that washi tape under the negative strip to the right. And here I am finally gluing down my part of my little cluster up there. And you could see that washi tape at the bottom under the picture has music instruments, or music symbols. And I do add more of that later. But the reason why I did music is because my son was in band in middle school, and he does go on from here into marching band in high school. So, and he wants to do music for his career. He is very passionately loves music. There's my dog barking at something. Our neighbor dog is barking and it's driving my dog nuts. Okay, so there's my part of my title. I have Goodbye CMS. And I'm writing out Hello West Ranch. So he's graduating here from CMS, and then he's moving on to West Ranch. That washi tape was the perfect width to put behind the chevron one, to put behind that strip, the vellum. And that just worked out so great. I loved it because not only did it add a different shape design to the page and interest, it was that nice wide tape that came in the kit, and it just worked out so nicely. As I'm sitting here, I like it even more than I liked it when I was doing the actual layout. So I'm getting brave. These thickers, the CMS green ones, I was gonna tell you here. I got those at Marshall's, and they don't stick very well. I always have to add glue. Those are American Crafts Ali, A-L-I. And let's see, in Aqua. Love those thickers, and I don't care that I have to re-stick them on because I just love them so much. They have like a, they're not totally a solid color. They have a little bit of a plaid to them. It's real muted plaid design. So here I am thinking, and I've already looked several times, I'm sure, for my little ABC. Don't know where I put that. There's a little tab, it says documented, and that's from the Studio Calico kit. Oh, and the goodbye letters and the hello West Ranch are from the kit too. Goodbye is Amy Tangerine Wish font foam thickers, and there's the color's black. And the little sheet of letters that say West Ranch, those are a Studio Calico letter, and they came in the kit. I think I already said that probably 5 times. And now I'm getting out some wood veneers, the Studio Calico wood veneers that are the different symbol ones. I don't know what they were called, but they have those geotags, and I did the little geotags to represent, you know, one place was CMS, and then now the new place that is a smaller geotag at the bottom is from an old Studio Calico. And I also forgot to mention that I added a date stamp on that little tab there, but all I had was 2019, well, past 2010, so I turned the 9 into a 0 on that little tab there that I had put that says documented. And here I am pretty much finished up. I'm just adding some enamel dots, and I fiddle with them for a little bit, trying to get them just right. And I don't know if I mentioned the @ symbol or not. My recording got messed up, and I had to kind of splice it. And I'm adding this video that I'm saying right now. But I added that @ and there I have the enamel dots, and I'm liking both spots with the enamel dots, and here's the final